Hey guys, Diana here from strategicfinances.net, empowering women to build wealth online. Thanks so much for watching this video. Today I'm going to show you the easiest way to fill out your Form W-4 2020, okay, if you are single with no children, okay? This is the easiest and most accurate way to fill out your Form W-4 for 2020. And I'm on this irs.gov website here. In this video, I'm not going to show you how to fill out the form line by line. I get a lot of people who are afraid that they are going to fill out their form wrong, and they're afraid that they're going to end up owing the IRS money. Okay, so here's a way for you to have no doubt that you filled out your form correctly, okay? But you have to follow the instructions I'm going to give, or actually that the irs.gov website gives. So let's get into it, okay? This is an example. Let's just say that I am single with no children, and I want to fill out my Form W-4 2020, okay, in 2020. So go to the irs.gov website, just do a search for the withholding calculator, or it's called the withholding estimator. But if you search for the withholding estimator or the withholding calculator, this will pull up, which is the tax withholding estimator. Okay, this is recommended by the IRS. So the tax withholding estimator is a tool on irs.gov designed to help you determine how to have the right amount of tax withheld from your paychecks. When you use the tax withholding estimator, it will help you determine if you need to adjust your withholding and submit a new Form W-4 to your employer. So let's get right into it. All right, so I'm going to click, okay. I'll let you read anything you want to read on this website, but I'm going to get right into it. So I'm going to click on tax withholding estimator. I'm going to scroll down. This part is very, very important if you want it to be accurate, okay? So before you begin, gather the most recent pay statements for yourself, and if you are married, for your spouse. Gather information for other sources of income you may have. Have your most recent income tax return handy. Use whole dollar amounts in the estimator, okay? Now let's use the tax withholding estimator. Again, in this example, I am single with no children, okay? And so I'm going to fill out these, I'm going to go through these questions, and you'll see at the end how this is the easiest way and the most accurate way to fill out the Form W-4 in 2020. So, all right, so what filing status will you use for your tax return? I'm going to put single. Okay, can someone else claim you as a dependent on their tax return? No. Dependents, do you plan to claim dependents on your tax return? No. Income, do you or will you hold a job this year with paychecks from which federal income tax is regularly withheld? Yes. How many jobs do you expect to hold this year? Include jobs you no longer hold. I'm going to put 1. Pension, will you receive income from a pension this year? No. Other sources of income and tax payments, check all that apply to you. And I didn't mention, you want to fill out this, you want to fill out the Form W-4, okay, according to your specific situation, and you want to fill out this withholding estimator according to your specific situation. But in this example, I am single with no children, and I don't have any other sources of income other than my job, so I'm not going to check anything here. But if any of these apply to you, check it. Okay, none of this applies to me. I'm going to hit next. All right, so do you expect to hold this job the entire year, January 1st through December 31st? Yes. How frequently are you paid? Every 2 weeks. On what date did your most recent pay period end? I'm going to click on here, the 10th. And this is in January. I'm filling this out, so it's the beginning of the year. All right, enter the total wages you expect to receive this year. I'm going to put 40,000. Enter any bonuses. I will not receive any bonuses, but enter bonuses if you're going to receive bonuses. Using your last pay statement, enter the total federal income taxes withheld. So year to date, I'm just going to put 250. It's the beginning of the year. From last check, I'm going to put 250. All right. So these numbers will be different depending on when you're filling out this form. Obviously, the year to date will be more than what was from your last check. If you're further along in the year, but if it's January, you want to put the year to date and the amount from the last check. Okay. Did you or will you contribute to a tax-deferred retirement plan such as a 401k? No. Did you or will you contribute to an HSA, FSA, pre-tax child care credit account, or other cafeteria plan? No. I'm going to click next. Do you want to go to the next step without including adjustments, or would you like to see possible adjustments? I'll look at the possible adjustments. So you have student loan interest deduction, educator expense deduction. Look at all these deductions and apply, put in the amount. Okay, if it applies to you, if you're not sure, hit the question mark and you can get your question answered. Okay, but I'm not going to fill out anything here. I'm going to click next. Deductions reduce the amount of your income subject to income tax. Most taxpayers take the standard deduction. Would you like to take the standard deduction or itemize your deduction? So it just told you most taxpayers, you might end up getting more back just choosing the standard deduction, but you know your specific situation, and if you're not sure, just get with your CPA and they can help you. But in this example, I'm going to take the standard deduction. Tax credits. Tax credits are amounts you subtract directly from your tax obligation. Would you like to learn more about tax credits you may be eligible for or get your results without tax credits? I want to see the tax credits. So you got child and dependent related, foreign tax credit. Choose whichever applies to you, but I don't have any children. I don't have any dependents. I'm single with no children in this example. And I don't have any of these credits. So I'm just going to click next, but you apply what applies to you. So here's my results, okay? And I'm going to show you how this is the easiest. Well, I just showed you how it's the most accurate, right? Because you have to have those things that I told you to have before you go through this questionnaire. All right, and this is the most easiest because I'm going to show you. So here's my results. So it says, based on the information you entered, if you do not change your withholding, you are likely to get a refund. Expected tax withholding, $6,500. Anticipated tax obligation, $3,118. So the expected tax withholding, how much it's going to be withheld from, my paychecks throughout 2020 is going to be $6,500. But my anticipated tax obligation, meaning how much I'm going to have to pay to taxes, to federal taxes, is $3,118. So my estimated overpayment is $3,382. I hope that makes sense, right? I don't want this video to be too long, so you can watch this video again, or but I'm just going to move forward. So moving on down, it says, happy with your results? Then you don't need to do anything, okay? But if I want to adjust my results, it says want to adjust your results, then you just do it here. Okay, you adjust your results. Let's say I don't want a refund, but also I don't want to owe. So as long as I pay what I'm supposed to pay, that amount up here, the $3,118, I'm not going to owe anything, and I'm going to have paid what I need to pay in federal taxes. But let's just say that I wanted to I didn't want to get a refund, and I wanted to get my money throughout the year because I have some, savings goals or some, financial goals that I'm trying to hit. So I want to get my money throughout the year. So it says for a refund of approximately $0, with earning $40,000 in my pre-tax wages. So it says to get your desired refund amount, you will need $109 withheld from each paycheck. And that's going to be $141 less than your current tax withholding. So I changed it. So that basically means that I will get $141 each paycheck. So I get paid twice a month. in the example. So that's 141 times 2, that's $282 that I will get in my paychecks above what I already get. I'm going to get that in addition, so that I can use that money, right? So if I want to do that, you click here, you see, I'm not going to click it, but it says download pre-filled form W4, okay? So, it's pre-filled. That's why I said this is the easiest way to fill out your form. Like the IRS took it up a notch. They try to make it easier for you, because I know a lot of people are scared of the W4 form. They're scared of the IRS, you know? So the IRS has made it easier on you, okay? So all you do is just click on the download pre-filled form, print that off, turn it into your employer, and you're good to go, okay? Now, as I end this video, if you have some financial goals that you're trying to meet, then I would suggest downloading my free 8-step game plan to achieve, mainly to increase your cash flow, right? To increase your cash. Obviously, what you're getting right now, it may not be enough. You may be living paycheck to paycheck. Well, let's break that so that you can actually achieve your financial goals, whether you want to save for a vacation, save for a vehicle, whether you want to start investing, whether you want to get out of debt or lower your consumer debt significantly. You can achieve these goals just with this video, actually, because only if you choose to not get the refund, and you see that it's okay. Like, obviously, the IRS tells you that you're overpaying. So if you get a refund, it's because you overpaid. So it's not a problem as long as you fill out your form correctly, which I just showed you how to do that. So go ahead and get that money throughout the year, and you can achieve your goals. Now it's easy for people to let, money just kind of slip through their hands, just kind of slip, and you don't know where it went. That's why I'd recommend that you download my free 8-step game plan to increase your cash flow in 2020. That way you have a specific plan for this extra money that you're going to get every single month. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. I talk about all things economic empowerment, entrepreneurship, and personal financial success. So be sure and subscribe. Download that 8-step game plan in the description bar below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.